Rosa, is that gonna be your house?
Yeah.
No, this isn't your house. In fact, when we move to
Behind
Santa
my
Rosa.
house.
What?
Behind my house. Behind my house. Behind your house.
You have to learn to not get everything.
Behind my house. Behind.
You have to learn to not have to get.
Behind my house.
We all share this house, and you just want to dominate with one strike and take over the whole house. Whatever you say, I'm not listening to you.
My house. My house. I'm scared. It's my house. It's my.
Hey guys! Welcome to the neighborhood pool, and we are here today because almost every day nandito kami. It's been our spot as a family for the last how many weeks. It's something that we just discovered, and that's gonna be part of what I'm going to share with you guys today. Actually, I dedicate this itong vlog na ito para sa mga nanay na half malungkot, half masaya dahil may nadagdag na bago sa pamilya, especially for, you know, those who are adjusting to life with a second born or is just about to enter that. Just really trying to figure out, ano ba tong napasukan ko? Charot. Ano ba tong kaguluhan na to na dalawa na yung anak ko, di ba? And you know what? Can I just tell you that before Manu was born, I was like so prepared that I'm going to have 2 kids na. In the sense na alam ko na magkakaroon ng adjustment, alam ko na magiging mahirap, na hindi siya ganun kadali. Pero iba pa rin talaga pag dumadaan ka na dun sa mismong proseso na yon. And it has surprised me a lot. Just the whole fact of how complex the feelings were. And I'm not really sure if this is the same process for everyone. I'm not claiming it to. I'm not generalizing na everyone who has a second born will go through the same things as I do. But if at least, you know, I could share mine, maybe others who feel the same way might feel a little validated na di naman pala ako nag-iisa sa mga feelings ko na to. So, let's go on to watch.
That's what.
Can you show me the photo, please? Are you done eating? Huh? This is food. This food is chocolate na may pandesal. Hey guys! It's breakfast time in the Bonifacio household. Philip is still asleep. Mano is already awake. And today, I'm going to attempt to show you life with 2 kids. Manu, what's that? Chips. Yeah. Okay, so these are chips from a board game that nakuha niya sa mga board games namin sa ibaba. And yan ang season niya ngayon. Parang he picks up random objects with very common shapes, circles, ganyan. And then he plays with it, imagining what it is. So right now, I think hinihiwa-hiwa niya. Teka. Okay, so yan ang season niya ngayon. And he's doing active play with random objects. He also is very energetic. So, he likes to throw. And I've learned in like books that talked about child development na when they throw, it's not really so much na they want to be rowdy or like just plain magulo, but more of like it's them discovering the world, so they wanna understand the trajectory of things. They want to expel energy. Yun, natutunan ko yun. Lalo na pag boys yata, parang mas matindi yata ang energy ng boys. Sorry, because I was not able to fix the What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Put the pumpkin.
You want to put this inside the pumpkin?
Yeah.
Manu, you are like who? Who are you like when you have the pumpkin?
Okay, ayan na. Gising na yung isa. Good morning! Everybody says that when you have a baby, you actually get a bundle of joy. Diba yun yung term? And we all know that a newborn always brings with it some form of joy. But I think what's underrated or what's not talked about a lot is that a new baby, whether first mo or second mo or third mo, also comes with grief. For the first, I guess, it comes with the grief of really just losing the old you. That there will be parts of you that you can't bring in to this season that would have to die for this particular season or will have to die for forever. That you can't really just take with you as you grow into your motherhood. Now for the second born, the grief of just really losing that whole magical time with your firstborn. I remember na nung pinanganak ko si Manong, somewhere along the way ko na lang na-realize na that was the last time, that night when I woke up with cramps was going to be the last time na magiging magkatabi kami ni Philip sa kama because we co-sleep na walang ibang kahating bata. Yuck. And I do remember Philip saying at some point that I miss it when it's just the two of us. And that's a valid feeling. I do miss it too. And it doesn't mean that we don't appreciate the second born or that we love the second born any less. It's just that it's a reality that you have to face it. You can't really go back to how it was before na dalawa lang kayo. Na we've had to settle with kami na yung magkalaro, kami yung magka-school, kami yung lahat, di ba? Tapos biglang may dadating na bagong character and all of that's disrupted. And it's never going to be just the two of us anymore.
Wow. Mata, hi ka.
Humphrey. So Edric's dad. Me and Ian.
You want to play with this? Oh,
And so he tells stories about Edric every meeting. It's so funny because you know him, you know Edric first, you know.
What, Manu?
Ang cute ng flyaways niya. Oh.
My turn?
Yeah. Get my turn.
Oh, it's your turn. Okay. My turn. Okay, my turn. What did you want, Philip?
He wanted me to accept like tiny Legos. I didn't want to. I made me do it, and then I got it, and I put it away. He has to learn not to make people accept him always.
You mean not to force people to do whatever he wants them to do, right? Yeah, I understand. You will be twice as happy, definitely, but also twice as tired. Siguro yun, expected naman. Alam naman ng mga magiging ina ng dalawang bata at mas marami pa. However, when you're really going through the process, it's a bit shocking how much you just have to struggle between all the have-tos, must-dos with these two kids. And I guess it's also largely because may sistema na kayo eh. May sistema na kayo bago dumating yung pangalawang bata. At dahil may sistema na kayo, sanay na kayo, especially I guess for those who have been waiting for the second born for quite some time, you've already established a system between you and your partner or your spouse and your firstborn. And then all of that is disrupted, like I said in the first point, and you have to make a new one all over again. And that's not exactly easy. Hindi lang siya tiring physically, but even mentally, na kailangan, like ako, siguro isa sa mga biggest adjustments ko was yung, okay, alam ko na kung anong oras kumain si Philip, alam ko na kung anong gagawin namin at this point, or in this season of the year, ganyan. And then dumating yung Manu na isang newborn baby, kailangan mag-breastfeed. Yung isa hindi na nagbe-breastfeed, yung isa nag-homeschool na. So ang dami nilang magkaibang totally na needs from you, and both need you, and you're only one person. So I guess that's why it's tiring, because they have two needs. They both have needs, and they're two different needs because they're not exactly the same, right? And here you are. You're trying to give to one, and you're trying to give to another, and gusto mo na sabihin na, wait lang po, ang hina po ng kalaban.
What did you say? The crackers falling?
Yeah. Hit the ball with the bat.
Hit the ball with the bat?
Yeah.
Alright, go. Position. Here's a rule. We don't think anything will break until something does break. So that's pretty much how we did it growing up. And ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No.
6. Oh my
you
gosh.
stay there.
Okay.
You stay there.
Siya talaga yung anak namin na ano eh, yung...
No. Stay there. I'll
Sana
throw it to
may
you.
health
I'll throw it to you.
insurance kami, gano'n.
Okay, ready?
Go.
Oh, sorry. Bad throw. Again.
They'll never be completely the same. And that's one of the hardships, I guess. It kind of falls under pa rin the tiring na, it's just so tiring to get to know. I mean, it's exciting, yes, but it's also very tiring to get to know a new person all over again. You have done this with your first, and you're doing it again with your second. And it's like, the first 2 years of life is like a guessing game na what is this person trying to tell me, or what does it mean when she cries or he cries. And I think it's more complicated for the second because you already have had the experience with the first. Pag may dinaanan ka na, your tendency is to look at the world in that framework. Na dahil ito yung nangyari dun sa una ko, ito rin yung mangyayari sa pangalawa ko. Whether we are aware of that or not, ang hirap pa rin alisin sa sistema natin na hindi parang automatically to assume na kung ano yung nangyari sa una, yun din yung mangyayari sa pangalawa. I just want to remind everyone that they're always going to be different. There are going to be a lot of similarities. After all, they have the same set of parents. They are brothers. They are related. They live under the same house. More or less, they exist under the same system for the season. But they're always going to be different, like fundamentally different. Hindi talaga sila parehong tao. Kahit nga ang kambal, di ba? They've been born in the same year, date, season, and yet they turn out to be completely different individuals. So they're gonna be different. We've said this before, different doesn't mean wrong. And so yeah, it's really not wrong na magkaiba sila. However, I just want to balance that it also doesn't mean that just because different doesn't mean wrong, it also should not be difficult. Different could be difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you na may mga ugali si Philip na feeling ko is so convenient for us parents na ang compliant niya, ang tahimik niya, he's really more like us na mas maparallel play siya. Tapos, pagdating ng pangalawa, siya yung mas kailangan ng engagement. Mas feeling namin extroverted siya, he draws energy from other people. and less like us in that sense. Although he is very similar to us in a lot of ways that Philip isn't naman din. So parang it balances out. However, may differences lang talaga that would make it more difficult for you to connect with one kid or another. I mean, it's a reality of life. Clue, go north.
North's this way, right?
Oh.
Found it.
Yeah.
Ilocos Sur and Ilocos Norte. The Katipuneros wanted their own flag, so they had a normal flag that carried 3 Ks. KKK. I would love to ride a horse one time. Next time, let's go to a farm and see if they have a tame horse, so that I can ride it. Can you imagine? They had to get the sticks for the torches. They had to put the red element, the glowing red fire element in the sticks. They had to light the matches, ring the bell. Imagine all of that. You have to do all of that. That's surprising. For now, we just do this. That's what cuckoo birds do.
What?
That's what like cuckoo birds do.
What do you mean?
When they hatch, they shove all the other eggs out of the warbler's nest.
Why?
I don't know.
Where did you get that?
I read it.
Yeah? You have your sword and your pillow? Okay. What, Manu?
Butterfly.
The butterfly. Can you show everyone the butterfly in your book?
Butterfly. Butterfly is so like this. It's called the butterfly. What a butterfly.
Baby want a butterfly.
We want.
Watch.
We want butterfly.
Oh yeah. You watch the butterfly from when it's a caterpillar, then it becomes a
What?
pupa, and then later on it emerges out and then becomes a butterfly, right?
Butterfly? Why? Why? Why?
It's emotionally tiring because you will always feel like it's never fair. Your firstborn will always be the first. He will always have like that undivided attention. He would always have all the firsts, diba? And at the same time, your second is like developing in a much quicker way, is able to, do things faster than your firstborn, just by the mere fact na pangalawa kasi siya, may nauna na sa kanya, may mas masusundan na siya. Hindi rin fair kasi marami kang pagkakamali sa una na hindi mo nagagawin dun sa pangalawa. Yung mga ganong bagay ba na parang nisip mo, nagkukulang ako dun sa panguna, pero nagkukulang din ako sa pangalawa, ano na lang gagawin ko? Kulang na lang ako sa inyong pareho, hindi na ako ever enough. And that's what I mean about being emotionally tired. You just feel like you lack in every way. And not only to your children, but to your husband. You're like, kung dati nga, isa lang yung anak ko, kulang na ako ng oras para sa asawa ko. Aba, more pa now kasi dalawa na sila. Hindi lang yon. Meron nga ako nakausap recently na parang sabi niya, I have never felt the need for this much time for myself until the second born came. I think that was my process too. I was just so shocked with how demanding it was to have 2 instead of 1. Nagulat ako na parang gusto ko na talaga ng time out. Kung dati kaya ko pa na konti lang yung time out na kailangan ko, ngayon parang I need it more. And again, that's not bad. That's actually good for us mommies to be taking a break, because if it means that I will be a better mom for my kids by being a better person for myself first before anything else, then by all means, let's do it.
Putting on the blouse.
Fifth thing that I want to share is that conflict resolution is going to be very, very hard. You're deciding and you're making judgments and resolutions between 2 people that you actually love just as much. Kasi minsan, di ba, Pag hindi ka naman ganon ka-attached sa tao, mas objective mo matingnan. And here, even when you're being objective, actually, that's the thing eh. You have parang a larger capacity to see both individuals with a kind of objective depth na hindi mo magagawa sa ibang tao kasi hawak-hawak mo yung context nila eh. Kita mo kung saan, ano yung season nila, ano yung saan sila nagde-develop, saan sila mahina, saan sila malakas. So lahat yon all come into play when you're trying to make judgments and resolutions pag nag-aaway sila. Which is like 50% of the day nag-aaway sila, 50% sobrang lab-lab nila yung isa't isa. So you kind of see both reasons na, oo, may point to, may point din to. So, paano, di ba? Parang nag-i-exist lang kasi tayo sa between sa tama at sa mali. And most of the time, sa kanilang magkapatid, hindi naman talaga tama o mali. Kung hindi, magkaiba lang talaga yung season nila. Sixth thing I wanna share with you is that they're gonna be the best of friends, but they're also gonna be the worst of enemies. Ganun talaga. Ang mag-away ay part na po ng buhay. Kahit sino pong may kapatid, siguro ay malalaman na totoong-totoo po na unavoidable po ang mag-away. Seventh thing, it's going to be noisy. I am an introvert and sometimes yun pong noise ng electric fan ay nakaka-disturb na sa akin. So can you just imagine two boys now na kung dati, tahimik lang yung pang-una ko, ngayon mas lumakas na yung boses niya at mas naging rowdy na siya kasi may kalaro na siya buong araw. Last is that it's going to be doubly messy. At kung kayo yung tipo na like me, na naka-adjust na, yung bahay namin, ang ganda na ulit ang ayos after 5 years of being with my firstborn, na ibalik ko na siya sa tahimik at maayos na setting. Pagdating ni Manu, gumulo na naman ulit. Nawala na naman ako ng sala at lahat ng yan. It's just gonna be messy. So ito yung mga e-expect nyo kapag dumating na yung pangalawa sa buhay ninyo. Ang gagawin nyo round the clock ay panatiliin silang buhay, papakainin nyo sila ng mga siguro 6 to 8 times a day. Maglalaro rin kayo, tuturuan nyo rin sila. Magiging referee ka sa mga away nila. At ikaw din ang magiging instrument of reconciliation nila pagkatapos nilang mag-away. Tapos, sa gitna ng lahat ng yon ay ikaw yung nagpupulot ng mga natapon na cracker, natapon na ice cream, binatong laruan sa first floor mula sa third floor. Guys, baka naman hindi kayo na-encourage magkaroon ng pangalawang anak. That is not my point. I don't know if you guys follow me on my social media networks, and here, I've always been truthful. I think one practice that has helped me to get by in life is to just be authentic about everything. Authentic about what I feel. Authentic about the hardship and the challenges of every season that I go through. Because I don't like lying to myself. The sooner that we can accept and realize the truth, then the sooner we can also engage ourselves in practices that could help us get through it. And so if there's anything I can say to summarize everything that I just said, it's not going to be an easy time to adjust from being a family of 3 to a family of 4, from 1 to having 2 kids. But I'd like to say, hang in there, because it's just really a season. Hey, okay, you guys are here. Okay, come here. Come here, Manu. Yep, so hang in there because it's just really a season. It's not gonna be forever. It is around this point also that you actually get to find your sweet spot. I want to encourage you that even though it's hard to make time for him or time for the firstborn or even for yourself or your spouse, ganyan, how do you manage everything with all of the flurry of activities? You will find your sweet spot. As we have, like recently, I told you guys, we've been going to this pool like almost every day, and that is our sweet spot for this season. Both of them are meeting in that season wherein both are just really happy to be swimming, and Manu particularly has developed in like a matter of a week, I guess, or less than a week. He has started with being fearful of the water, wanting some floater, trying to float with the floater and being confident about that, then now taking out the floater and now ducking down to, try holding his breath under. But all to say that we're in a very sweet spot, and because the two of them almost, you can leave them not naman alone. I mean, I'm just watching by the side. I get to jump rope on the side too while both of them swim, diba? So it's like a really sweet spot for the three of us because I get to do what I want to do, they get to do what they want to do, and everybody happy. Lastly, I just want to encourage you guys to hang in there because all of the inconveniences that come with every new addition in the family is going to be worth it. Relationships are worth it, and the more that we have the deepest kind of relationships, then the more likely that we are going to be happy in life. And I guess for every new addition that you have in your family is an opportunity to have that deeper kind and quality kind of relationship with that person, and that makes all the hard stuff worth it. Okay guys, thank you for watching this vlog. I'm gonna go ahead and spend time with my family and jump rope on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. I hope you're having a great time as well. Happy weekend guys, and thanks for watching this vlog. Bye!